Saraswati Deve Gaurava Prajari Vishesha Shivadi Paksha Deveshadami Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasati Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, so in the first three slokas, we saw the Sambandha, Aviteya, and Prayojana. So, in the first sloka, there is Janma, Adyasya, Tonvayat, Itaratas, Chartesha, Pityaswarat. In that sloka, what is our Sambandha? Yeah, the Sambandha Jnana. Who will say? Who knows? Yes. Hare Krishna.
He is the Supreme Personality and he is the all-pervading Lord.
Okay. Then
he is the cause of all causes, creation, creation, maintenance, and destruction of all the universes.
Okay.
So it ends with that, therefore I meditate upon him.
Yeah. So that's why we are meditating on the Supreme Lord. Now, the second sloka, that is Dharma Prochita Kaitava. So that's the Avideya. So what should we do once we know Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, or is the cause of all cause? The second sloka says that Dharma Prochita Kaitava. Yes.
Yeah.
It rejects materially motivated religion like Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha.
Okay. Yeah, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. That has to be given out. And what else should be accepted? The real Dharma, no? So that is to do devotional service to Krishna. Someone is saying something? Can't make out. Okay, then. So we have stopped, okay, 4 to 11 now. 11th sloka we have to start, right, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, 11th sloka.
Okay. So the second sloka, yes, we have to give away Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha and do the real Dharma, not Kaidava Dharma. We have to do a real Dharma of serving Krishna. And then the third sloka is the Prayojana, the goal. So when we do that, what happens? Nigama Kalpaturu Galidam Kalami. We can enjoy or relish Srimad Bhagavatam. So, so first canto, first chapter, 4 to 11 verses, we saw the setting the scene. The Rishaunaga and the sages assembled at Naimisharanya to perform 1,000-year sacrifice. And they made some inquiries. They asked some questions, no? The 6 questions to the sages of Naimisharanya. So in that, the 9th sloka says the first question. So what was the first question asked?
What is the best for general people?
So what is good for everyone? Okay. And then the second question was asked in 11th sloka. What is the essence of all the scriptures? So these two we covered. And now we'll see 12 to 20 about the third question is in the 12th sloka. The third question, why did Krishna appear as the son of Devaki and Vasudeva, or in the womb of Devaki and Vasudeva? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Sudajnanasi Bhadram Te Bhagavan Satvadampatihi Devakyam Vasudevasya Jato Yasya Chikirshaya. All blessings upon you, Vasudha Goswami. You know for what purpose the personality God appeared in the womb of Devaki as the son of Vasudeva. So, since Krishna came as the son of Vasudeva, he is also called as Vasudeva. He is also called as Vasudeva. And then, why did actually Krishna come as their son?
Because in
Why did
previous
Krishna-
birth, they prayed the Lord
Yeah, in the previous birth,
at Sutapa and
they prayed, yes, as Sutapa and
Prashni, I think.
Krishni, as Krishni Garbha. So the
Ah.
Lord came as Krishni Garbha. Okay. Then, second life. So first life, they asked that they wanted a son like Krishna, and 3 times they asked, we want a son like Krishna, we want a son like Krishna, we want a son like Krishna. Though there's no one like Krishna. Krishna says, Matta Paradaram Nani, there's no one. So Krishna himself came as their son. So as Prabhu said, as Prishni and Sutapa, he came as Prishni Garbha in their first life. Second life, who were they?
Was it Kapila?
Yeah, Kapila Dev. So that
Kapila
is,
Dev.
no. Vamana Dev. It was Vamana Dev.
Yeah, Vamana Dev, sorry. Yeah,
So
Vamana Dev.
as the son of, who was his parents?
Aditi and Kashyap Muni.
Yeah, Atiti and Kashyapa.
Kashyap,
So
yeah.
he came as Vamadev or Upendra. And then in third life, he came as Krishna, as the son of Devaki and Vasudeva. Now, actually, why did, okay, that is one reason they prayed. What is the real, that is external reason. What is the internal reason why actually Krishna appeared in the womb of Devaki? What is another, the real reason?
Because Bhudevi and went to Brahma, and because of the Kansas.
Okay, that is one reason.
One reason.
To decrease the burden of Mother Earth.
Burden of the earth,
Yes,
yeah.
he came in the form of a cow, Kamadhenu, and then Brahma went and played Krishna. And yes, yada yada hi dharmasya, he came. Then, what was the actual reason why Krishna did this butter stealing pastime? Now, tomorrow is Kartik month starting. Why did Krishna do the Damodar Leela? Why is he doing all this?
Mataji, so that we can be
please
delivered
the
by
devotee.
hearing the pastimes. So that we can be, fallen conditioned souls can be delivered by hearing the pastimes.
Yeah, we can be delivered or we can get attracted. So Krishna did his pastime to give pleasure to his devotees, and he wants to attract the jivas. So the real reason why Krishna appeared in the womb of Devaki is to retrieve or retract the fallen conditioned souls who are in the mode of Sattva-guna. Like, so to by hearing this pastime, Damodar Leela and all. Now, just today I was hearing the Damodar Leela. It was like Krishna have done a lot of offense, in the sense he stole the butter, he broke the butter pot, he fed to the monkeys, and he made Yashodamaya run through all the Vrindavan. So many times he did this. And Krishna was about to be bound by Yashodamaya, and there was 2 fingers short, which was our endeavor and Krishna's mercy. Otherwise, we can't bind Krishna. And one gopi actually tried to bind Krishna. She caught Krishna and she was about to bind him in a pillar. Krishna said, you are an innocent gopi. You don't even know how to bind me. I'll show you how to bind. So he made that gopi stand near the pillar, and he bound the gopi with a rope and nicely tied tightly and said, this is how you should bind. And he ran away from there. So all this pastime, why is Krishna doing? So that we get attracted. And I was laughing. I paused the video and I was laughing because just imagine Krishna tying a gopi and running away. So, and Yashodamaya only could tie him with rope of love. So why is he doing all this butter stealing pastime? And Kunti Maharani herself is saying, Krishna, it's so amazing that Yamaraj is scared of you, and you with all this kajal around your eyes, with tears in the eyes, you're standing scared in front of Yashodamaya, who had a stick in her hand. It's so bewildering. It's so amazing to see your pastime. Why are you doing this? And outside, Krishna might be crying, but inside he was laughing. He was enjoying the Akshuddha Valsalya rasa of Yashodamaya. So why is he doing? So that we fallen souls can get attracted to the pastime. And we also feel like going back to the spiritual world. So to reclaim the fallen conditioned souls in the mode of Sattva-guna, that's the real answer which Bhagavatam gives. To reclaim. Okay, Paritranaya Sadhana, Vinashaya Chadushkrita. All these are the reasons why Krishna actually came. To protect the devotees, to kill the demons, to establish dharma. But protecting the devotees, even the holy name can do. Draupadi, was she protected by Krishna or Krishna's holy name? When that Vastraksheba happened.
By the name
Krishna's
itself.
holy name. Krishna's
no.
holy name. Yes.
Yeah, it was the holy name actually protected. So Krishna need not personally go to protect the devotees. The holy name will take care of it. So that's the not real reason why Krishna appeared, to protect his devotees. Okay, externally it looks like, but the holy name itself can save the devotees. And killing the demons. Killing the demons, even the representatives of Krishna can kill the demons, or demons can be killed just by Krishna's avatars, different avatars. Like Narasimha, if you take, that's one of the avatar of Krishna. Keshava Dridha Narahari Rupa, and Narasimha killed Hiranyakashipu. Even all the demons, what is it? Varahadev killed Hiranyaksha. So it's not Krishna avatari who actually appeared. It's the avatars can take care of the demons. So Krishna need not come for that. And to establish dharma, one A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada was enough to establish the dharma back through his books. So the pure devotees are enough to establish dharma. Bhaktivinoda Thakur was enough to establish dharma. So it's not the real reason why Krishna appeared. That's one level of understanding. But more than that is the understanding is Krishna really appeared to enjoy his pastime, to give pleasure to his devotees, and to reclaim the conditioned soul back to Godhead. That's why Krishna actually came. So to enjoy his pastime, he wanted to enjoy the pastime. Krishna, when the demons come to Vrindavan, it's actually the Vasudeva Krishna fought with the demons. Krishna don't have time, or Krishna don't want to fight with the demons. He instead want to steal butter from the pots. And Krishna takes the old butter, not the freshly churned butter. Krishna doesn't take the freshly churned butter. Does anyone know why Krishna eats the old butter? And just from a Goswami's literature, it was said, why Krishna is eating old butter is he want to fell ill, or he want to fell sick by fell sick by eating such butter, so that Yashoda Maya can take care of him and do all the kind of hospitality and give medicines and also take care of him. And kids, one way it says that they punish the parents by falling sick. In the sense, the parents have to run, and they won't have proper sleep and all. So Krishna purposely eats old butter, it is said. And just the one way of one way of Krishna doing the pastime with Yashoda Maya. So this is all Krishna does just to enjoy the pastime or to give pleasure to the devotees. Because Yashoda Maya, unlike Devaki wanted Krishna as a son, but Yashoda Maya asked something else. Why did Yashoda Maya get Krishna as her son? Devaki and Vasudeva prayed that they wanted a son like Krishna, and Krishna appeared. But Yashoda Maya and Nanda Maharaj prayed that they want to see the baby pastime of Krishna. They just didn't say that we want Krishna as their son. They said we want to see the baby pastime. That's why Yashoda Maya is more fortunate than Devaki, because for Devaki, Krishna just appeared and then went away. And she could not enjoy the baby pastime. The baby pastimes are it said, out of all the Leelas of Krishna, the baby pastimes are the cutest, or the most attractive pastime is the baby pastime of Krishna. And that fortune who got Prasada Leve Gopi, or the sense, Yashoda Maya is so fortunate than Lakshmi Devi, it is said, because she could enjoy and relish the baby pastime. So 13 to 20, we see the eagerness to hear Harikatha. Very, very important, especially in the month of Kartik. You should keep hearing from tomorrow, keep hearing lectures and fill your ears with Damodar pastime and Damodar Ashtaka, do Aarti, and involve, Guru Maharaj says, we have to involve more and more new devotees in this Damodar month. The Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj says that it's like a boxing day, in Christmas and all, there's a boxing day, there's a gift, you make boxes and give the gifts. So, or a shop might have some auction day or some kind of a 50% off and all. So it's a festival of this Damodar month is not for just devotees. Okay, for us it's great, we do Govardhan Puja and all that, but it's to attract new souls to Krishna consciousness. Make them in your house itself, you have Damodar, Yashoda Damodar photo, give the diyas to your neighbors, call them for Aarti. We are doing home program 1 month. We are going to all neighboring houses, and we are doing Damodar Aarti there, singing Damodar Ashtaka, distributing prasadam. People will come to temple also, but we ourselves are going to do kirtan in different houses. We had a Nagara Sankirtan yesterday, and we were inviting everyone. So it's like new people, it's like auction day where new people, new customers can come. So you can do your own way of bringing more souls to Krishna consciousness and make them hear Harikatha or the Damodar Katha, which has a lot of hidden meanings also in Damodar Katha. It's not just about a stealing pastime, it's a lot of other things to hear. So we have to develop the taste to hear Harikatha. And how can you develop that taste? How will you get that taste to hear Harikatha?
By following the process
Math.
itself. By hearing the
Follow-
Katha itself.
Following the
Following the Katha itself means the process and goal is same.
hearing.
Disciplic succession, Mataji.
Okay, you should hear from a bona fide spiritual master or disciplic succession. Then
Mataji, to be in association who have a taste in hearing Harikatha and hearing Harikatha.
okay, association will definitely help. Then what else?
Mataji, chanting the 16 rounds and following 4 regulative principles.
Okay, that will help. But
And
that's not. What is the real reason, or what can you do so that you get the taste? What is the easy way?
Serving the Lord.
Serving?
Serving Krishna.
No.
Serving a bona fide spiritual
Serving
master.
Serving,
Serving as devotees. Or see, this is from first Canto, second chapter, verse number 16. So it says, Shushrusha Shaddakhanasya Vasudeva Kataruchi Syan Mahatsevaya Vipra Punya Shloga Nishimana. Vasudeva Katha. You can develop Vasudeva Katha Ruchi, or the Ruchi, or the taste to hear Vasudeva Katha by Syan Mahatsevaya Vipra, by doing great service to great souls. So by serving Srila Prabhupada, how can you serve Srila Prabhupada? Through his Vani, not Vapu, he's not there physically with us, but Vani, through his instructions, yes, following the regulative principles, 16 rounds, all that comes, associating with devotees and serving them, serving the Vaishnavas. Mahat Sevaya Vipra Punya Tirtha Nishemana. Just by that. Okay, so the translation says, by serving those devotees who are completely free from vice, great service is done. By such service, one's affinity, one gains the affinity to hear the message of Vasudeva. So just by serving great souls or great Vaishnavas, we can get the taste to hear the message of Vasudeva. Okay, so develop the taste by doing service. So great services can be done, especially in the month of Kartik, and develop the taste to hear Harikatha. Not like, oh, I've heard Damodara Ashtaka so many times or Damodar Leela so many times. No, that Utsaha Nishchaya, it should be never ever fresh. Nava Yavvanam Cha. Krishna's pastimes are ever fresh. It's never gets satiated also. So we have to increase the listeners' enthusiasm. Keep hearing, and then pouring by doing service also. Then first is Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smarana. First is Shravanam. So once Prabhupada was taking a class and all the devotees from backside started getting up and going. So Prabhupada asked, where are they going? Prabhupada, service. There's a lot of service. Prabhupada's like, what service will they do if they don't hear? Because service will become just mechanical. Okay. Kanna Shushrushamananam Arhai Anganu Varnitum Yasya Vataro Bhutanam Kshemaya Cha Bhavaya Cha. So, Sudhagosami, we are eager to learn about the Supreme Personality Godhead and his incarnation. Please explain to us those teachings imparted by your previous acharyas. For one is uplifted both by speaking them and hearing them. So they wanted to know about Krishna's incarnations. Okay. So Krishna's incarnations also they wanted to hear. So hearing about Godhead and his incarnation. And they asked the fourth question also in the 17th sloka, like, tell us about the adventures of Lord who performs in his incarnation. That's about creation. And fifth question was, tell us about the pastimes of Lord in multi-incarnation. That is Purusha avatars and Leela avatar. So these questions also they are asking that they want to know. So first question was, what is good for all? Second is, what is the essence of all scriptures? Third is, why did Krishna appear as a son of Devaki and Vasudeva, or in the womb of Devaki? Fourth is the Purusha avatar. Fifth is the Leela avatar. So they are asking different questions so as to get the answers from Sudha Goswami. Tasya karmani udharani parigitari surubi bruhi na shraddhathananam leelaya dhadata. These transcendental languages are magnificent and gracious, and great learned sages like Narada sing of them. Please therefore speak to us. We're eager to hear about the adventures he performs in his various incarnations. So, what are the incarnations of Krishna?
Mataji, Purusha avatar, Leela avatar, Guna avatar,
Leela avatar, Guna avatar,
Saktavish avatar,
Satyavish avatar,
and
Manvantara.
Yuga Avatar.
and Yuga Avatar. Okay, so main classification is 6. So when this question was asked in Bhakti Vaibav, they started writing Malsya, Kurma, Varaha. Okay, all that comes under Leela Avatar. When you are asked what are the incarnations of Krishna, you're supposed to give the first 6, the main categories of 6 incarnations. Under them comes the different Malsya, Kurma, Varaha, all that. They are different categories. So they want to hear about the Purusha avatars of the Lord, and also they likes to hear about the Leela incarnations. Adakyahi harir dhiman avatara kadashupa Leela vidadatasvairam Ishwarasyatma mayaya. So Purusha avatar, what are the Purusha avatars of the Lord?
The 3 Vishnu avatars like Garbhadakshay, Karanadakshay, and
Anasai and Shirodakshay.
Shirodakshay.
Yes. So these are the Purusha avatar. And Leela avatar comes all the other things, Malsya, Kurma, all that. So they ask, oh, why Sudha, please narrate to us the transcendental pastimes of Supreme Godhead's multi-incarnation. Such auspicious adventures and pastimes of the Lord, the Supreme Control, are performed by his internal powers. That is Yoga Maya. So it's actually Yoga Maya who does all the pastimes, or in the sense in Vrindavan also. It's Yoga Maya, or the Hladini Shakti Radharani, who is actually doing all the pastimes. Vrinda Devi arranges all the pastimes in Vrindavan, and we can relish the hearing of these pastimes at every moment. Now you see the Goloka chart. Yeah, there it's like a lotus. So in the middle there is Radha Krishna, and you have the petals and the Ashtasakis and Manjaris, and in each petal, each Leela is happening. Prabhupada says, like now it's what's the time now here in India?
9 p.m.
9 o'clock.
Okay, 9 p.m. So if you take 9 p.m., now it's in few seconds, it's going to be 9:01 p.m. So 9 p.m. is over. That is on October 6th, 2025, 9 p.m. is over. So does that mean the 9 p.m. is over in the whole world?
No.
It's
No,
going to be
Mataji.
9 p.m. somewhere else in any part of the world, or after some time also. So the 9 p.m. is like constant. Like it might be 9 p.m. here in America, it's going to be day. And this the timings, it might be it change from one place to place, but then the 9 p.m. is constant, like everywhere it's happening. Similarly, it is said in one Brahmanda or in one universe, Krishna's Damodar Leela is over, it's Kali Yuga here. But in another universe, it might be Dwapara Yuga, and Krishna's pastimes are still happening. And if that is not happening, if that pastime is over and Krishna has grown up and another Leela is happening there, the childhood pastime will happen another Bhukanda. So it is said because it's Anda, there is the Paramana Chandra. So in the sense, even in atom, Krishna is there, or Ananda Kodi. Okay, there is multiple or millions of universes, or our universe is like a mustard in a bag of mustard seeds. Multiple universes are there. In each universe, Krishna's Leela is happening. So it's Navayavvanamcha. Advaita Machyuta Manadi Mananda Rupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayavar. Krishna is just fresh. So his pastimes is also happening fresh. Krishna, Prabhupada gives their example of the time. That time changes from one place to another, but the time is constant. Like it might be happening some other place. We may not be knowing, or we are not seeing the sun, but some other part of the world, they'll see the sun now. So like that, Krishna's pastime is still happening always, Navayavanacha, very fresh. So they want to specifically see and hear about Krishna's pastime. That's why you see the 10th canto is long, because Parikshit Maharaj kept on asking about Krishna's pastime again and again. Kritavan kila karmani saha ramena keshavaha ati martyani bhagavan kuda khapata manushaha. Lord Shri Krishna, the personality God, along with Balram, played like a human being, and so master he performed many superhuman acts. Human-like pastime. Okay, human-like. It looks like human, but it's not. But it is superhuman acts. Krishna's pastime, it's like superhuman. So Krishna can lift Govardhan at the age of 7, and those who have gone to Govardhan is 21 kilometers, right? And it's so much to walk. How can a 7-year-old boy with his left and little finger lift Govardhan for 7 days and 7 nights? Impossible to think of a material platform. So it's Achintya Shakti of the Lord, in the sense inconceivable. Okay, so that's superhuman pastime. He was always accepted as an ordinary child in Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, Krishna never wants to show he is the Supreme Lord, or he is always masked. He himself is a hidden identity in Vrindavan, because otherwise he cannot be chased by Yashoda Maya with a stick. He cannot do all this baby like pastime in Braja. So in Braja, it's always different than in outside the Braja, because in Braja it's Shuddha Mathurya, Shuddha Sakya, and Shuddha Valsalya. But outside Vrindavan, it is always Aishwarya mixed. It is not pure. So Krishna wants that pure Leela to happen in Vrindavan. So 21 to 23, it's adopting the process of self-realization. In 21, it says, Kali has begun and we have to perform the sacrifice, hearing Harikatha. Kalim agadamatnyaya kshetre asmin vaishnave vayam asina dirgha shatrena kathayam sakshana hare. Knowing well the age of Kali has already begun, we assemble here in the holy place to hear at a great like the transcendental message of Godhead, and in this way perform sacrifice. So hearing Harikatha is the sacrifice, or Kalortat Hari Kirtana. Hari Kirtana means hearing and chanting, both. So when did Kali actually begin? When did Kali begin?
When Kali appeared in front of Parikshit Maharaj?
No.
Mataji, when Brahmanas fell down, when Brahmana gave curse to Parikshit Maharaj,
Yeah,
so
who was the Brahmana?
fell down.
Who was the
That-
Brahmana?
Shamak Rishi and Shringi.
Yeah.
Shringi.
Shamiga Rishi. So when Parikshit Maharaj put a dead snake around Shamiga Rishi, and Shringi, the Brahmana boy, cursed Parikshit Maharaj. That's when Kali actually descended. Why? What was wrong?
Mataji, because Krishna disappeared from this planet, and Dharma rests on Srimad Bhagavatam. So Srimad Bhagavatam was to take place. That's
Okay, that's
why.
one of the reasons that Srimad Bhagavatam had to come out through Parikshit Maharaj. So the curse had to happen. Yes. Then? But why did Kali has to come? Okay, that's fine. But the Kali, the descent of Kali, as Mataji said, when Parikshit Maharaj, Kali Purusha came in front of Parikshit Maharaj, that time there was no anarthas happening. And Parikshit Maharaj was a good ruler, and he gave a place, what is it, gambling and intoxication and all that places where Kali can hide. But Kali could not find these places. He was hiding in the crown of Parikshit Maharaj. So he was taking shelter under the crown. But when did actually Kali descend? That's when, as Prabhu said, the curse happened by Shringi. But why? That's my question. Why did Kali actually come down at that time?
Because the Yuga was supposed to change.
Okay. It was time for the Yuga to change because, what is it? Dwapara Yuga was about to end. Yes. But something more.
Mataji, because in Kali Yuga, everybody is Shudra by birth. So
yes,
the Brahmana.
Lord Shudra Sambhava. Okay.
So the Brahmanas has to fall down. Brahmanas can be on the basis of only gun and karma, but
No,
not on the
you're
basis.
right. You are right somewhere. Like Brahmanas had to.
Brahmanas cannot be by gun and karma. One can become qualified to a Brahmana by birth. Brahmanas
Because the Brahmana's son did not show the quality of a Brahmana, and he was a child, and he cursed the king for no
he cursed
reason.
the king. Actually, the Brahmanas are not supposed to curse.
Correct.
And it is said in Bhagavatam that Parikshit Maharaj's act was just very silly. Shamiga Rishi forgave Parikshit Maharaj. Whom did Parikshit Maharaj offend? Shamiga Rishi. He put the dead snake around Shamiga Rishi. But Shamiga Rishi realized, oh, I was in deep meditation. I didn't even realize a king has come, and I didn't offer her water or a place to sit. So it's my mistake, and he accepted the mistake. He felt bad that his son cursed. A small boy, a Brahmana boy, is not supposed to curse a king. So Brahmana qualification had gone down there. Shama, Dama, Tapa, Shandira, Arjavamevacha, Brahma Karma Supavacha. So all that Jnana, Vijnana, Mastika, everything would have really went down. The Brahmana qualification just went down, and that's when Kali got a chance. And from the crown of Parikshit Maharaj, he came out. And it says Samika Rishi actually forgave Parikshit Maharaj for such a small thing. As Prabhu said, yes, this is Krishna's special plan so that Srimad Bhagavatam could come as soon as possible. That's one thing how Arjuna lamented and the Gandiva slipped from his hand. It will never happen to Arjuna, but then Krishna made it happen. Similarly, Parikshit Maharaj, for 7 days, he could tolerate thirst and hunger and sleep. But for a few seconds, he could not tolerate thirst when he reached Shamika Rishi's ashram. And as a great devotee, he was not supposed to put a dead snake around that Rishi, but Krishna made everything happen so that Bhagavatam could come. But since the Brahmana qualification came down, Kali actually descended. And when Kali began, what should we do? Yajne Sankirtana Praye Jandihi Sumedasa. The Krishna Katha or chanting the holy name is the sacrifice to be done in the age of Kali. So they are giving a glimpse of Bhagavatam, saying that the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and Chaitanya Charitamrita will enlighten us in self-realization. So we should keep hearing and reciting these literatures. And we are so fortunate to get it through the disciple succession of Srila Prabhupada, Brahma Badwa Gaudiya Sampradaya. And just to see Prabhupada also reading his books, because he says Krishna wrote it, it's not him. So much, the scriptures are like the captain of the ship. Or I have a guru as a captain, and the scriptures will help us to cross over the Kali. Tvamna sandarshito dhatra dushtaram nishti tirshadam kalim satvaharam pumsa karnadhara ivarnavam. So we think that we have met your goodness by the will of providence, just so that we may accept you as the captain of the ship for those who desire to cross the difficult ocean of Kali, which deteriorates all good qualities of a human being. So we have this ocean of material existence to cross over it. So we have a boat, all the scriptures, and we have a captain who's the spiritual master, and the Vedas are the favorable winds. So we just have to cross over the ocean of Kali. By what? By this the scriptures. So in the age of Kali, it's very dangerous. But Kaler Doshani Daurajan Hasti Heko Mahagunan. What is the Kali Yuga is full of fault, but there is one good quality in Kali Yuga. What is that?
The Sankirtan, we can chant the holy name.
Deva Krishnasya.
Only by chanting the holy name we can be delivered.
Yeah.
Get Braja Prema.
Eva Krishnasya Mukta Sangam Param. So Kirtanat Eva Krishnasya. So Parikshit Maharaj says, Shukadeva Goswami says to Parikshit Maharaj that Kali Yuga is full of fault. Okay, Kalar Dosha Nide Rajan, it's full of dosha. But there's one good, one guna. What is that? One main quality is Kirtana Deva Krishnasya Mukta, just by chanting the holy name of the Lord or by hearing about Krishna. So this is 12th Canto, 3rd chapter, verse number 51, where Shukadeva Goswami says to Parikshit Maharaj, Kaler Dosha Nide Rajan. Kali Yuga is full of fault. You can see, what is it? Prayana Alpayusa Sabhya Kalavas Minyugijana Manta Sumanta Madhya Manta Bhagyu Badrat. So many problems are there in Kali Yuga. All the regulative principles are broken every day. No, Prabhupada's disciple, I think he is one of the Maharajas in the movement now. He said that in India, you break one regulative principles, might be 1 day or 2. But there, every day they broke the regulative principles. They were eating meat, they were having liquor, they were having illicit sex, they were also doing gambling. So every day the regulative principles were broken, and it's a normal lifestyle for them. And there Prabhupada went and established this Krishna consciousness. It's amazing. And how this Maharaj said, every day one regulative principles he started following. And in 4 days, he followed everything just because of Srila Prabhupada. So, and because of Kirtana Deva Krishnasya, because Prabhupada never gave any big lectures and all initially to the hippies. He gave them prasadam and he made them hear the Harikatha or Harinam. So, Kirtana Deva Krishnasya Mukta Sangam Param. Just by doing Kirtan of Krishna, not anyone else. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam. So Parikshit Maharaj says, although Kali Yuga is an ocean of fault, there is still one quality about this age. What is it? Simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can be freed from the material bondage and promoted to the transcendental kingdom. So simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So the Mahamantra is so powerful. Dina hina yata chale harina mutharile tara sakshi jagai matai. How much of a fallen we are, still Harinam will deliver us. The best example is Jagai Mata, So the sixth question comes in the 23rd sloka. Where did Dharma reside after Krishna departed? Bruhi Yogeshware Krishne Brahmane Dharma Varmani Swam Kashtam Aduno Pete Dharma Kam Sharanam Gadaha. Since Sri Krishna, the absolute truth, the master of all mystic power, has departed from his own accord, please tell us whom the religious principles have now gone for shelter. So where did it go? Got the answer? Where did Dharma go after Krishna departed?
On Srimad Bhagavatam.
Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishne Swadama Pagade Dharma Jnanadi Visaha Kalo Nashta Drisham Esham Purana Pudunod. So Purana. So after Krishna went to his abode, the Dharma resided in Srimad Bhagavatam. So that's why Bhagavatam study is very, very important to follow the Dharma. So these are the 6 questions asked by the sages of Naimisharanya to Sudha Goswami. Okay, 6 questions by sages. These questions are all given in the first chapter. And the answers as given, we can see in the next chapters, we'll see. So the first question was, what is ultimate good for people in general? That was in the ninth question. Answer is, Save Pumsa Parav Dharmo Yada Bhakti Lakshya. That's in second chapter. We'll see the answer. So first question, the 6 questions, you should be by heart for you. Okay. And the same order you should know. Not like you jumble the questions, because the questions are asked by sages of Naimisharanya. This should be the order you study. So first is, what is ultimate good for people in general? Second question was, what is the essence of all the scriptures? Third is, for what purpose did Lord Krishna appear as the son of Devaki and Vasudeva? And fourth is, which adventure does Lord perform in his incarnations? That is Purusha avatars, basically. And what are the activities of his incarnation, or that is Leela avatars? And sixth is, to whom have religious principle taken shelter after Krishna's departure? Okay, so these questions are clear. These are the 6 questions asked by the sages of Naimisharanya. Okay, so what is ultimate good? Essence of all scriptures. Why did Krishna appear? The Purusha avatar, Leela avatar, and where did Dharma reside after Krishna went back to his abode? So, so these are the 6 questions. In the first chapter, basically, it's about the questions of sages of Naimisharanya. The 6 questions are covered. And qualification to receive the transcendental knowledge. So, now the questions are asked. Now, how can we receive? What are the qualifications we need to receive? First is eagerness. You listen to Bhagavatam class or any class, you should be eager for the class. Not like, oh, again, Bhakti Vaibav session by Mataji, or I have to go for just attendance. No, that eagerness and enthusiasm. That should be there. It's eager, even though you know, even though you have heard this many times, that eagerness to hear should be there. And in Bhagavatam class, Prabhu was saying, there's no satiation, like not like the more you hear, the more you wanted to hear. It's like that in spiritual world. And there is no retirement after 50. It's like in spiritual world, no retirement. The service attitude, in fact, goes on increasing day by day. So and we should be sincere, sincerely listening, not like doing tricky things and just coming to the class. And some people do that. They don't even I don't even know whether they're actually there. Just come for attendance and they decrease the volume and just they come. They're not sincerely doing. Just to get the certificate, they might come. So, but then that sincerity, no, that's not the way. And hearing from the right source. It's not like me adding up things and saying, I'm just referring to Srila Prabhupada. So it's just, we have our disciple succession, or we have our Guru Paramparas scriptures. So we hear from the right source. We are just Nimitta Matram Baba Savasachina. I'm just an instrument, but we are hearing through Srila Prabhupada. And approaching with respect, yes, because it's spoken by Srila Vyasadeva. He compiled it, and then his representative Shukadeva Goswami spoke it. And submissive, not putting any challenging question. Like today we started all the level 1 classes. So many teachers called me and said there was challenging questions. Means they already know the answer. So they want to check whether the speaker also know the answer. So they ask challenging questions. Hearing step by step is very important. Not like jump to Rasa Leela and come to, okay, because it's Damodar month starting, you are allowed to go to the 10th canto and read Damodar Leela. But not like you skip the first 9 cantos and go to 10th canto. Or you can read Krishna book also about Damodar Leela. So that is the qualification to hear. And what is the qualification to speak Bhagavatam or transcendental knowledge? No material motive. Not like for a professional Bhagavatam reciter, where you take money and teach Bhagavatam, or here those kind of a saptaha, harikatha, no material motive. Then free from vice. And Goswami, in the sense who have controlled the senses, should be spotless in character, well versed in the scriptures, because there might be questions or there might be references to be quoted. So they should be well versed in scriptures, submissive and gentle discipline, in the sense disciple. It means they should be a good disciple to their guru, and they should be submissive because they heard from their guru. It's like Prabhupada says, to become a nice speaker or to take a nice class or preacher, just you have to vomit what you heard from your previous acharyas and stick to the path of predecessors acharyas. So hearing is an act of compassion, actually, as an act. Knowing well that the age of Kali has already begun, the sages of Naimisharanya have assembled in the holy place to hear in the great length the transcendental message of Godhead and perform sacrifice. So this is one of the way to counteract the AI and age of Kali. Did I discuss this? What are the 5 things to cross Maya? They are 5 things. Yes?
No, Mataji.
What are the 5 things just to cross Maya? As Krishna says, Devi Hesham Gunamai Mamamaya Duritya Mame Ve Prabhitande Maya Itam Tarande. So when you surrender to Krishna, you can cross over Maya. But surrendering is a great process. It's not easy to surrender. Okay, so there are 5 things we can do to cross Maya. Tava upabukta shridhanda vaso alangara charchitaha uchishta bhojanam dasa tava mayam jayemi. You're able to see this sloka 11.646 in the screen?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes,
Yes,
Mataji.
Mataji.
So Tava upabukta shridhanda vaso alangara charchita. Krishna says, Uddhava says this to Krishna. There's a famous temple in Kerala, no? Guruvayur. That's one of the temple where baby Krishna passed time, or it's baby Krishna there, and it's been very famous, like because there have been a lot of pastimes like Udupi Krishna. There is so many pastimes happen in Guruvayur. So in Guruvayur temple, when you do pradikshina, we circumambulate the temple, this verse has been carved in one of the walls in that temple. This particular verse, and I was so shocked to see this verse there. And this verse, Uddhava said this to Krishna. And the amazing part was the translation was given, and it was written A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. It's like Prabhupada's name is carved in that particular pillar, in that particular temple. So it was very amazing to see Srila Prabhupada's name there, because Prabhupada have circulated Bhagavatam so much. And these are the 5 things to cross Maya. What are that? Tava upabukta shrid gandha. Uddhava says, Krishna, whatever you have used, shrig means the garlands. Now, after Shayana Arati, when Radha Krishna Pranamora is sung and the altar closes, the pujaris, they do the night dressing, they take away all the garlands, and the garlands are given to all the devotees who come. So the garlands which you get as Mahaprasad, you can wear it, or you can smell it, or you can put it in your hair, like whatever flowers used in Krishna's body, it becomes prasadam. Okay, so shrig. Then gandha, like for example, the Narasimha oil which they give during after Mangaluru. So just smell that, the gandha, or the oil which is used for Krishna, or the chandan that is used for Prabhupada, you use for Guru Puja. So shrig, gandha, vaso. Vasa alangara charchita. Vaso means the dress. So in Vrindavan, it was Kartik month, and we had auctioning of Radharani's and Krishna's dress and the turban shawls and all the ornaments. They were auctioning. It's kind of a money for the temple, and also it's Mahaprasad. You go to Barsana, you get bangles of Radharani as prasadam. You wear it. So the dress of the Lord, alangara, that is the ornaments, broken ornaments or the beads and all, you can use it. And charchida, uchishta bhojanam dasya, the Mahaprasad or the prasadam, which is bhoga offered to the Lord coming as prasadam. So these 5 things, that is shrig, garlands, gandha, the oils, the smelling, then vaso, the dress, alangara, the ornaments, and uchishta bhojanam, the prasadam. Tava mayam jayemehi, we can cross over Maya just like that if you do these 5 things. So it's very easy for us to cross over Maya. So what are the things? Simply by decorating ourselves with the garlands that is offered by the Lord, to the Lord, fragrant oils, clothes, ornaments that you have already enjoyed. It's not, it's we offer to Krishna, Krishna enjoys it, or Krishna wears it, or Radharani wears it, and then you can use it, already enjoyed by the Lord. And by eating the remnants of Krishna's meals, in the sense, the prasadam, we servants will indeed conquer your illusionary energy. Okay, so Uddhava, this was told by Uddhava, and the Uddhava is saying to Krishna that these are very easy to cross Maya, Krishna, because we have these things. So whatever we do in ISKCON, it's not just a formality, it's all given in scriptures. Sometimes I feel Krishna consciousness is a science, or Prabhupada, we're not blindly following anything. Prabhupada does everything for a purpose, or Prabhupada has so nicely formed everything in ISKCON that we just have to follow it. Just follow it, the garlands, using the garlands, the oils used by the Lord, the cloths, the ornaments. And if you do this, it is said, we can cross over Maya very easily. Okay, so these are the 5 things how we can cross the illusionary energy. Or this material ocean of existence is compared to like an ocean, and we have a captain who's the spiritual master, and we have these it is said that this male and female body is just an external boat, or for the soul to cross over material. It doesn't really matter. There might be some brahmacharis who just eat prasadam and sleep, not doing much devotional services. But there might be grihasthas who are very nicely following all the regulatory principles and doing nicely. Or Matajis I've seen who are very, very sincere. And one Mataji took a vow that she will not have prasadam until she finishes 16 rounds. Now there are so many disciples, there are devotees who do that. They don't have prasadam until they finish 16 rounds. And that's like an oath. It's not like they break it. So one Mataji had a guest in her house. And initially she said, no, I can't eat now. I'll eat later. But the guest went, and another guest came, and she went on. And it seems by the time she finished her 16 rounds, it was night, 9 p.m. And then she had prasadam. That sort of determination, when I heard that, I was like, oh, wow. Because for us, the first thing we postponed is japa. I'll do later. And we'll pile it up. No? And we don't feel that we take a vow. Even I've taken a vow, but then it breaks in few days. Just break it. It's just like that, But then it's not like how Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati took a vow. What vow did he take? Does anyone remember?
Bhakti not to eat mangoes.
Not to eat mango.
Yeah, because he took the mangoes when Bhaktivinoda Thakur, his father, cut the mangoes, and he took it before offering. This is just a child. The kids are like that. My son Jagannath, he's 3 years old. When I offer to my Gaurnitais, in few seconds I'll ring the bell and say the mantras and pay obeisance and come. And he's like, in few seconds, he's like, offering is okay, over. Because he want to eat the prasadam, he's like, offering is done. I was like, no, it needs time. You should keep time. He's like, no, kids are like that. Sometimes he might take from Krishna's plate. So it's kids, no? Then I was thinking how Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur was a kid and ate a mango without offering. In whole life, he never had a mango because he took an oath. Because I offended, I was an offender to the mangoes. But that kind of determination we may not have. But still, we are so fortunate. We hear from Srila Prabhupada. He says, the way to counteract the iron age of Kali is by hearing the holy name or hearing the message of Krishna in association of devotees. That's the greatest sacrifice we can do. And act. So it's not like seniors in Krishna consciousness, how long you've been. People keep asking how long you've been in the movement, how long you've been practicing. It's not the years, age. It's the year, in the sense how much you hear about Krishna. That's what is more important. And it's kind of an act of compassion. It needs to prepare ourselves, and we should have determination out of love. So these are the things which in the 23rd chapter sloka, it is said that when Krishna went to Zabod, where did Dharma reside? So this chapter ends here with 23 slokas, and here eternal principle. So that's the Bhaktivedanta purport ends. So are you all ready for the exam? It's been a
exam,
time. So can I keep yes, Prabhu?
Exam, Mataji, or
Written exam, Mataji?
Written and sloka. When do you want? 13th and 20th, no? Next Monday, which one you want first? You want written exam or sloka?
Shloka Mataji.
13th we have sloka. All are ready, or is anyone who
Not ready, Mataji. Not ready.
not ready?
Not ready.
You
Not
got
ready.
time for a long time. You got actually. In fact, last week I could not take. You got bonus time. Yes, Mataji, post that. You can post that in this link.
These are the position.
Mataji posted Mataji.
Yeah. Yes.
20th Mataji shloka. 20th 20.
So 13th what then? Theory?
Yeah, 13th theory can be done.
What about others? Because I want opinion about everyone.
Mataji will have Shloka first, Mataji, and then closed book.
Who, okay, you can raise a digital hand. Who all wants sloka first? So based on the majority, I'll take. Who wants slokas first? 5, 7. Okay, so 7 of them want 8, 9. So that's majority. 10 of them want sloka first. So I have to go with them. Okay, Mataji. So on 13th, we'll have sloka exam. And the 20th, we'll have theory. You have 1 week time, Mataji. Don't worry. Just learn. It's going to be easy.
Okay, Mataji.
Just repeat. Let's see. Like, don't take over stress, attentions and all. But then every day, try to repeat. And also, I gave you the audio. Also, keep hearing. Write it down. It will come. We'll do it in Brahma Muhurta. It's going to be very
You are
easy.
so dull, mother.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, I won't be able to give exam on 20th because I'm going for Yatra, Mataji.
So you're traveling. Let's see. If you can't, then we can do it some other time.
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah, Mataji, even I am going for the Kartik Yatra of Radhanath Maharaj. So
Yeah. Vrindavan. So yes, no problem. Those who are traveling, that's fine. Others can give the exam.
Mataji, even Kusumalata Mataji and P.N. Rajalakshmi Mataji are
She's
not
traveling.
Yes, Mataji. Both of P.N. Rajalakshmi Mataji is traveling. Kusumalata Mataji is not feeling well.
Okay.
Mataji, what will be the pattern of the examination, Mataji? Will it be like a short answer or it will be a fill in the blanks?
Short answer. Short. Like 2 or 3 sentences. That's it.
Okay,
Short.
Mataji.
Might be 2 marks, 3 marks. Very short answers. Okay.
Okay, Mataji.
How many questions will be there, Mataji?
10 or 12.
Okay.
It depends. Like in different chapters, is different. First chapters, you can have options also. Like out of 12, you have to write 10, or out of 15, you have to write 12. Out of 10, 8, like that. And then slokas, please have your translation in your own language. Don't want text translation. Okay, in your own, whatever you understood from the sloka.
Sloka is recitation only, na Mataji, by heart, na?
The citation with translation.
With meaning.
Meaning.
Yeah, recitation.
Mataji, the closed book we will get from the question bank, Mataji.
Whose book?
I mean, we can refer to the question bank. So we'll get the questions from the question bank, or will it be general?
No, it may not be in the, because it's not me who sets. Rameshwar Prabhu says it should be university level. The teacher who takes the class should not set the question paper, should not correct the question paper. So we have a group of teachers who actually set the questions. So it may or may not from the question bank, but you'll have an idea of. So go through the purports, read through the purports. That's what my request is. The question may not be direct because it's not Bhakti Shastri, it's Bhakti Vaibav. So it has to be a little tough. Not tough, because the correction is going to be liberal, but you should prepare well. In the sense, you have to read through just go through the purports. That's very important. Okay. Because the questions will be...
So we will have to write and convert it to PDF and send, or will it be in the Google form, Mataji, like we do for
No.
Bhakti Shastri?
You have to write and convert to PDF and send.
Okay,
form, many devotees find it difficult, and better than that is writing and sending, because copy pasting is not allowed. It should be
same like how we did for Bhakti Shastri, same method, no Mataji?
Yeah, same.
Okay.
For Bhakti Shastri. So write handwritten paper and then take a photo and send a PDF. I'll send the link to upload.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mataji.
Questions will be available in the chat. And on Sloka Day, please keep your videos on and be sincere. Anyway, Krishna is in our heart as Paramatma. We don't have to cheat him. So we be sincere. Whatever you know, you say. See, if you say that you don't know the sloka or you get stuck in a sloka, no problem. We are there to help you. And it's just 10% of your marks. So slokas are basically for a preacher. Somebody who's going to be a preacher, somebody who's going to really take a class for you. Yes, the nice recitation of sloka would really help you. But for others, it's actually a brainstorming session. So in the sense, it's really good for you to know this, learn the slokas. It is good, it is pious, or it is a religious activity or a devotional service when you do that. But if you really find it tough, you can always tell us. Should not stop you
How
from.
do you remember, Mataji, so many slokas? Very difficult.
You have a sloka notebook and keep revising it. You can do that. The problem is I'm not I might mug up the sloka, but there's no realization coming. So it's just become theory then. Yes, Sharan Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. So this coming Monday, we have Shloka recitation exam, right, Mataji? First, second, third, and 10th, right, Mataji?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 10 on 30.
Mataji, we needed your audio recording, Mataji. Seem like first, second, third, please.
I have sent
Everything
no.
is posted.
Yes,
Prabhuji.
you have sent. You have sent.
It is posted in the group.
We'll post it again, Prabhuji.
Yeah, just post it again so that.
Yes, Mataji, I will share again.
Right. And go through the purports. Just read through the purports. Anyway, that theory you have a lot of time. But sloka, make sure the moment you get up, immediately before chanting your rounds, go through the slokas. Okay, have it as a screenshot in your phone or have it in your notebook. Go through it again and again and again until it registers. And every day, make an attempt. You should sincerely make an attempt. Krishna gives the Buddhi Yoga. It's not a great scholarly thing to learn. It's Krishna who's actually Matta's brother, Jnanama Mohanancha, give us remembrance and everything. So pray to Krishna. It's Srimad Bhagavatam is not different from the Lord. So, and then it will come. It will come. You need not recite it in the same meter and all. You may not be able to. If you can, well and good. But if you can't, no problem. Just make sure the pronunciation is clear and you're able to recollect. And Brahma Muhurta is the best time before chanting your rounds. Best time. And after every rounds also, you take a break. We're feeling sleepy. Just take the book and just keep reading. There's some tips, no, to memorize slokas. You anyone know? There are some tips to memorize slokas.
Mataji, we have to sing it like a song.
Huh?
Mataji, in a melody.
Mataji,
7 times we have to repeat each line.
Yeah, repeating, writing it in a notebook. And
knowing the
Suddenly
meaning
you
of each
remember
word.
one line.
Knowing the meaning
of each word.
meaning will really help.
Yeah.
We had a sloka class that is for Bhakti, means Bhagavad Gita slokas were taught. And this was the presentation which I did that time. I'll just give you some tips, how you do tips to memorize the slokas.
Oh, yes.
So you have to fall in love with the sloka, in the sense, understand the meaning. Or some meters are so nice, no? So you feel like, oh, I want to learn that meter. Or that might be one of the attraction you have. Or the melody or the way you sing. The meaning of the slokas. The meaning is so nice. Okay, this sloka is so nice. The meaning is so nice. Let me try to memorize. So see, for example, the Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. Yeah, when you're learning it for the first time, you write Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam and out leave one line and below Patram you write leaf, Pushpam flower, Phalam fruit, Toyam water. This is another example I'm giving. So if you know the meaning, then it's going to be easy. You don't have to learn the translation separately because you already know, okay, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam, these are 4 things. Yome Bhaktya Praj, if one offer it with love, Tadaham Bhakti Ubradam, and it should be offered with love and devotion. Asnami. Krishna accepted. So it's very easy. So like that, you understand the meaning and then you learn the sloka, or you know the meter, how you sing the sloka, and then it's very going to be easy. Okay. Or becoming familiar with the meaning and tune. Just keep Familiarity. So how is the familiarity coming? By hearing and hearing and hearing. Repeatedly hear. You record your own voice in the sloka for the sloka and say, keep hearing, keep hearing. That will also help. See, how did we learn before coming to Krishna consciousness? Big film songs and all we used to memorize and learn just by hearing, no? We don't write and read or something. Just by hearing, you hear in your iPad or your mobile or whatever it is, you keep hearing in TV and then just registers. So you don't even know the language, but it registers. So why won't these slokas get registered? So repeatedly recalling it. That is very, very important. And one tip I can share is when you try to recall and you're like Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam, what comes after that? You get stuck. Sometimes your brain gets stuck. You won't be able to remember the second line. Immediately, whatever you are doing, might be you're washing vessels or whatever, just leave that and run. Except you're in a bathroom or something, run and refer to the sloka. Now, when you do that, it will never go away from you. I have experienced it personally. Like we might be doing something and remembered the sloka and you forgot the second line or third line. Immediately you go back and refer the sloka. You'll never forget in your life. It'll so repeatedly recalling word by word, line by line and full. First word by word, then goes. Now when I was teaching kids the slokas, one Gurukul teacher told me, just say word by word. One word, patram, 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 pushpam, pushpam. Make them repeat 5 times, 10 times, same word. Like that, you also repeat the word again and again and again. So repeating, that will really help. That's the only way to learn actually, repeatedly doing. And you have to allocate time for slokas on a daily basis, preferably early mornings. Really, that will really help you. There is a Prabhu who is very good at slokas. He says he gets up little early and before Mangaluru, he have some time just for slokas. And then they sit and do the japa. Or one Mataji, after every rounds of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, she reads the slokas. That means 16 rounds, 16 times, and more than 16 times, the slokas are repeated after every round. After every round. That helps you to be focused on the japa or to improve your quality. Also, you won't feel asleep. That is one way of learning on daily basis. That will really help. Daily basis, not like, oh, so Monday is the class, Sunday let me fresh up. Or Monday is the exam, Sunday you sit and learn. No, every day. Okay. So we have to fall in love with the meaning or melody of the sloka and proper pronunciation. Hearing the pronunciation, practice it yourself. You have to first hear how that another devotee have pronounced it, or you go to YouTube, there's a lot of recordings might be, and you just pronounce it and the pronunciation should be heard, and you have to practice yourself and you should become familiar with the tune and meaning and repeatedly reciting it. That's the only way actually. Repeat it. The more you repeat, the more you can remember. And you have to allocate some time every day for slokas. It's not like you finished Bhakti Shastri, you forgot all the slokas. No, you should refresh. Otherwise, you have a refresh button, no? You have to refresh. I think it will not stay. It's very volatile. It just goes away. You have to bring it back. And then at one point, you feel like, yes, it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be there. So this life you struggle. Next life, slokas will come in your fingertips. You've seen small kids chanting slokas like anything. It's because they have done in previous life. They just have to brush it up. So this life we might have to take a struggle of you, or if you have learned slokas very fast, that means you have done something in your previous life. So it's never a waste, whatever we do. Sometimes I was feeling, one Mataji said, hope this is our last life and we are going back to Godhead. I'm like, wow, that's not going to happen to me. Because we have a lot of anarthas and how to come out of this anartha nivritti, we are stuck somewhere. It's going to take many lifetime to, and Maharaj said me that it might take few lifetimes to come out, overcome the anarthas and then reach bhava and prema and go back. So this, we are like, okay. So then I was like, what else can I do? Is okay, Shruchinam Srimadam Gehe, next life, definitely going to be a devotee life because we are doing Krishna consciousness, but at least not 100% done. So what? Try to learn maximum slokas, try to learn maximum philosophy in this life so that next life you can start from where you stopped. Okay, so that is a good hope giving for all of us. So repeat nicely, okay? Because it is said, Krishna Tulya Bhagavata Vibhu Sarvashre Prati Sloke Prati Aksharanana Arthakaya. Krishna Tulya Bhagavata. So when you recite Bhagavatam slokas, even though Abhadyavantyapi, even though there's some mistake, no problem. Shrinvantika and Digrinandi Sadhu. Always keep repeating. Krishna will be very pleased seeing your effort. That's what we need. Okay, so Bhagavatam is as great as Krishna. Each verse, each word, each syllabus has various meanings for it. So don't think it is some material things. It's transcendental, the sound vibration of Bhagavatam. It's very, very pure. So even though you go wrong, even though you can't memorize, no problem. Somewhere in subconscious mind, it will be there. And every day, try to refresh. Okay. This is the only way. Take screenshots from Vedabase, keep it in your phone gallery. Keep hearing the audio and keep repeating or reciting every day. That will really help you. Okay. So you do that and that will help you to memorize the slokas for some extent. Because you have already done Bhakti Shastri. That means you already memorized NOD, NOI, Ishopanishad slokas, which is comparatively tougher than Bhagavad Gita. So you have already done that. So it's not a challenge to learn Bhagavatam slokas. And trust me, the first 2 slokas is only difficult. 3rd and 10th is going to be easy, right? Did you all feel that? Only Janmadya Seda and Dharma Prochita is difficult. Because it's big. It's little bigger. And all other Bhagavatam slokas are going to be smaller. Only these first 2 slokas. Now it's just to scare us. Only first 2 slokas are little difficult. Otherwise, all the Bhagavatam, whatever you're going to recite on the 2nd, 3rd chapter, all are going to be easy. First 2 slokas, it might take a lot of time. But try it. There's nothing like, initially itself, don't tell, oh, I can't do it, I'll give up. No, try. So that's what, it's just 10% of your marks, not much. But try to learn. Okay, Hare Krishna, I think we can close. So next week, we'll have Sloka exam. Hare Krishna.
It will be this time only?
8:30, yes. I'll try if I can, because we have Kartik month, Damodar Arati in temple, so I'll be a little late. I can come only at 8:30. If I can come at 8, I'll let you know. Okay?
Okay, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Vancha
Kalpatarubhyasya
Kalpadana